Welcome back. What if you had an idea for production using Jetset? You hadn't really thought it through in terms of the setting. You knew that you had a scene, let's say a sitcom or a drama, that would take place in a suburban American kitchen in the mid-1950s. And that's about as much as you sort of figured out at this point in time. What if you could go to a website and sit down with a virtual set designer, interior decorator, and simply say, I'm looking for a mid-1950s suburban American household kitchen environment. And what if the AI went to work for you like a virtual assistant, and it said, okay, sounds like I have a pretty good idea what you're looking for. Let's go to ChatGPT, and let's come up with some prompt ideas. And it does that in about 30 seconds. Then it says, what we want to do now is we want to check for historical accuracy. We're going to go back out onto the internet. We're going to do some research about architecture, color scheme, appliances. We want to make sure that when we design this set for you, it's authentic mid-1950s American suburban kitchen. And then it does that. And then it says, give us a minute. And it creates the most amazing set. Historically accurate and incredibly high end. In fact, at one point I put in 8K, because in my mind when you say 8K to like Midjourney, you're saying, okay, I want something high quality. It said, here's your 8K image. I popped that into Photoshop like 11,000 pixels wide. I didn't really mean literally 8K. This is an amazing resource. I'm going to jump to another backdrop that I created using this resource, then we'll continue. And back, another environment created using this new resource. In this case, I gave it minimal information about a laundromat in Los Angeles someplace at night, and I actually was able to generate 3 different angles of this image. So really, this is a very powerful website. It's like having your own, it is having your own virtual interior decorator, set designer. Let me go to VoiceOver and I'll explain how this works. The website address is lovart.ai, and it's really a one-stop shop for all kinds of design projects. And it's a very cool place to design 3D objects. I challenged Lovart to render an Italian Vespa motor scooter, and it did a really nice job. The 3D objects can be downloaded in an animation format that allows for use in other software. As I explained a moment ago, the design process is straightforward. You give it a basic overview of what you're trying to create, and it goes to work doing the heavy lifting, including some impressive research to ensure accuracy and authenticity. This montage of images that I've rendered over the last few days shows what Lovart is capable of creating. And we're back, and using Lovart, I had it design, I gave it a very basic prompt about I wanted the interior of a home raised up above the tundra in the Eskimo village of Kotlik, Alaska. And again, I went out, did some ChatGPT research, went out, did some historical research on Kotlik. I think it looked at other photographs and really came up with what I think is a very realistic interior shot and quite incredible. So Lovart is really truly like having your own interior decorator, set designer. So far it hasn't cost a penny. I think it's in beta. You get at this stage 300 credits per day. You're only using a few credits to generate these images. So an incredible resource for all of us that are using Jetset to create content. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back in just a few days. Take care.